If you have been told to stand upright, put your shoulders back, keep your chin tucked, and then find yourself doing it for about 30 seconds before everything collapses right back to where it was, that is not a discipline problem and is 100% not a willpower problem. That is your nervous system rejecting an instruction you was never designed to follow. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly why the advice most people get about posture is actually making things worse, and 2 exercises that actually address the real source of your postural problem. Now stay to the end because the second exercise is something your physio have probably never shown you, and it's the one thing that makes good posture finally stick without you thinking about it. If you're new here, my name is Alvin. I have a master's degree in biomechanics and kinesiology. Over the past 6 years, I've helped over more than 500 plus desk workers to move and train without lower back pain. My team has a combined of 42 years of experience, serve over 1,500 clients across 10 different countries, with 50,000 hours working with people one-on-one. Now, I want to be super clear about one thing. There's absolutely no guarantee. If there's anyone tell you there's 100% guarantee you will be pain-free, they're either lying to you or not telling you the real work or risk involved. Now, all I do here is to help you avoid a mistake. I may share the tip from people who already got out their back pain and give you the best shot at real and long-lasting result. Now, let's get into it. Now, let me start with the most common posture advice in the world. You stand up, put your shoulders back, and then you look up, right? Now, on the surface, that makes perfect sense. Maybe you're slouched, you put yourself upright, problem solved. Except it is not, because here is what actually happens when most people try to stand tall and put their shoulders back. 2 things go wrong immediately. The first thing is the lower back. When you're trying to stand taller, the movement always get initiated from your lower back. The lower back arches, the pelvis dumps forward. And now you have a more anterior pelvic tilt than you first started, which is a problem because research suggests that upward to about 70 to 80% of population already have some degrees of anterior pelvic tilt. You don't need more of it. You need less. You need to make sure your pelvis is neutral. The second thing that goes wrong is your shoulder. Your shoulder blades is a concave structure. Your upper back is convex. And that's a specific relationship between those 2 surfaces that allow your shoulder to basically glide and rotate freely. And when you squeeze your shoulder, it basically flattening out this area. And your shoulder blade can't glide anymore on the back side of your ribcage. Over time, now this is gonna lead to a lot of restrictions, tension, a lot of time, pain as well. And here's the third problem that nobody ever talks about. When you put your shoulders back, pop your chest up, you close out your back side of your ribcage entirely. Now, this space needs to expand every time as you inhale. Now, when you're locked in into that chest up, shoulder back postures, this chamber can't expand properly. So your body compensates. Maybe you flare up your rib cage, maybe your belly's got pushed out, maybe your neck muscle tried to kick in to lift up the front of your rib cage to get more airs in. Now you have a neck tension, you have a headache, you have a breathing problem that's feeding your nervous system wrong signal all day. On top of that, you have a lower back problem, all because somebody told you to stand upright. Now here's a reframe I want you to take away from this video. There's no single perfect posture. The best posture is the one you can move in and out of it freely. What we're looking for is actually we're looking for a neutral spine. Head stack over your ribcage stack over your pelvis stack over your midfoot, and you have all 3 natural curvature around your spine. Lumbar lordosis, thoracic kyphosis, and also cervical lordosis as well. But when the weight is distributed evenly throughout your body, your shoulder have room to glide, your diaphragm can breathe properly in all directions, your nervous system get a clear information about where your body is in space, your lower back stop arching, and your posture stop being something that you have to think about every single day. And that is the goal, okay? Now, the question is, why is your body not defaulting to the right posture on its own? And the answer almost always comes down to 2 things. A pelvis has tipped forward or backward out of a neutrality, and a breathing pattern that's locked in the wrong positions, which means 2 things need to happen. Your pelvis needs to come back to neutrality, and the breathing mechanism needs to be restored so your ribcage can move in a way it is naturally designed to move. And those are the exact thing, those two exercises I'm about to show you address. And remember, the second one is the one that makes all of this stick. So stick with me. What I want you to do is bring both your knee as close as possible towards your chest without any discomfort or pinchingness at the front of your hip. I don't want you to feel anything engaged at the front of your hip, not even 1%. Now, well, in the meantime, make sure both your feet are flat on the ground. You can open up both your feet just a tiny bit. Now, reach both your hands forward. Now, what I want you to do is inhale through your nose, 5 seconds silent inhale without kicking on your neck or your shoulder, and then exhale as you slowly reach just a little bit forward. Now, the next time when you inhale, I want you to feel you open up the entire backside of your rib cage. A lot of people, as they inhale, they will sit up again and then do the exhale. I want you to hold this position right here. I want all the air go into your back, not your belly right there. At the end of your exhale, I want you to feel a tiny bit side abs engaged. And that should be it. Exercise number 1 looks pretty simple. It is not. What we're trying to do here is to restore the relationship between your ribcage, your diaphragm, and your breathing mechanics. Because until that relationship is working properly, your body can't find or hold the neutral spine, no matter what exercise you do on top of it. First, I want you to set yourself up in this 90-90 position. Now, keep your whole foot flat, but stay heavy on your heel. I want you to dig down through your heel, engage a tiny bit of your hamstring right here, and you're going to lift up your pelvis until you can feel your lower back is completely flat and relaxed on the floor. Now, once you got this part right, I want you to slightly squeeze the ball between your knee. Give it about 1 or 2 out of 10 intensity. You want to feel a little bit inner side muscle engage on both sides as well. Now, once you got everything right, and now you can start counting breaths. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth for about 10 breaths. Now, here it is, the one I promised you at the start. This is my favorite exercise for posture and lower back pain. And here is why this matters in this context. Your posture doesn't just live in your upper body. The foundation of your entire posture is actually your pelvis. And most people with poor posture have a pelvis that chronically either tip forward or tip backward. When your pelvic position is off, everything above it and underneath it compensate. Your lower back arches more to hold you upright, your upper back round to counterbalance, and your neck maybe just go forward. And now you're in the exact posture you have been trying to correct. Now, passive stretching will fix this because your pelvis is not stuck in this position because your muscles are short. It's stuck because your nervous system forces your body to. And this is a pattern. And to change a pattern, you have to actively retrain. Now, let me connect all of this back to the bigger picture. So your posture requires constant efforts right now because your nervous system doesn't have the reliable neutral way to default back to. Your pelvis is stuck either in anterior pelvic tilt or posterior pelvic tilt. Your ribcage is stuck in an extended flare-up positions, and the breathing is compromised. And your nervous system is working overtime basically to hold your body upright against all of that we just mentioned, which is exhausting. And that is right, the moment you stop constantly thinking about your postures, it just collapses. And your body have no way to default back to. What those two exercises do is give your body and give your nervous system a new reference point, a more neutral pelvis and a ribcage that can expand properly. And when those things are in place, your posture stops being something you have to think about every single day. It becomes something your body just hold on its own. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Try those exercises today and drop a comment down below and let me know what changed. I read every single one of my comments. If you have a lower back pain and doesn't really matter what you try, nothing seems to work, you can check out this video right here where I explain the pain loop. All right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys next time.